Yo, what is up, guys? What is up? That was a battle today, boy. We were not letting this thing go down, even though we can't control anything with 72% dark pool. Hello, 0.67% down on the day, but boy, we were not letting this. That was a hell of a battle. A couple times there, I think maybe this little squirt or this one here, I thought we were going to keep running like, holy crap, holy crap. We know the dark pool madness, hello. All you need to see, you guys, I posted this earlier on the community page, and I tweeted it out, twittered it out, whatever the hell you want to call it. I figured out how to tweet something finally, other than just hit the link on my YouTube channel to share the videos. I'm terrible at Twitter. I need somebody to help me out. Anyway, AMC's buy order flow is almost twice as big as the sell flow. AMC's dark pool transactions, 72% on the day. That's all I needed to see this afternoon. I mean, my gosh. Let's touch on this just in case. Market Chameleon. AMC has traded over a total of 74.8 million shares today. 53.4 million of those were dark pool madness for a total of 71%. We bumped the 20-day average up 1 percentage point to 63%. 74.8 million shares traded. 53.4 million were in the old dark pool, the darkest of the pools. So let's touch on a few things. Peter Hahn, our boy, he just can't shut up after that Citadel shut him down over there. He is blasting away, and I think he is madder than a wet hen, I'll tell you what. Found a couple other interesting things, too. The 010, obviously, we'll touch on that. And then I found this old FBI thing from years ago, 2012, where it looks like the story that I was reading there, it looks like something a mafia set up, like a John Gotti. They're talking wiretaps and this and that and the other thing. So pretty interesting. We'll touch on a couple other things here, too. Oh, Charles Payne was outstanding again today. We'll touch on that. Let's just get rocking here. The hell with it. Look at this, boys and girls. Tock with the 010. Now we got Yellen in here. Warns Congress on debt limit. If you guys have not read this, this was posted today, this morning. I will pop it in there, read the entire thing, but let's just touch on a couple quick key points. U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen urged lawmakers on Friday to increase or suspend the nation's debt limit as soon as possible, and warned if Congress does not act by August 2, remember August 2 is pretty damn quick here, the Treasury Department would need to take extraordinary measures to prevent a U.S. default. One other thing in here. In the letter also sent to the congressional leaders from both parties, Yellen said U.S. debt would be at the statutory limit on August 1 when a 2-year suspension is set to expire. So holy crap, we are winding down here, boys and girls. But anyway, let's touch on the hot topic of the day. Here's our boy Peter over here. If you guys are not over on LinkedIn, I try to find some things in here. This guy's posting every other day, every day, ever since that first one he put up that he was forced to take down. But boy, he is not shutting up over here, and that's outstanding. In case you guys don't know who he is, it looks to me he's an investment manager up in Canada, in Calgary, but pretty sharp guy. If you read his bio in there, 25 years worth of experience. So he definitely knows what he's talking about, right? Just a quick brief rundown. He talks about there the DTCC rules, and then down here. So the rules passed and nothing happened. No squeeze, no margin calls, more ridiculous price moves that can be attributed to 80+% retail base that mostly just buys, holds, and buys more. Exactly. My sense, and this just speculation, is that the DTCC started getting more accurate reporting data and the scale of system-wide shorts. They realized margin calls would destabilize the entire financial market. I've been touching on that the last week or so. Yeah, and it would. You can't say that they aren't still working on solutions. See, I've said that too. I agree with a lot of this. A lot of people, the DTCC and SEC and where's Gary Gensler? Like I said, they can't just, pull the whole damn carpet out from underneath everyone, right? It's a monster document. And we'll touch on that document, too. It's 363 pages. I opened that thing up and I clicked out of it. It just hurt my head looking at it. Okay, I'll shut up and read the rest of this. Monster document. And I doubt I'll ever have the time to fully read it, but the intent appears to create a liquidity facility similar to the repo market, but for equities. And seriously, you can't be but helped to encourage in the straight talk of page 4 of the document. This is page 4 of the document down here, just a little brief rundown of it. NSAC understands that the SFTs provide liquidity to market and facilities and ability of market participants to make delivery on short sales, and thereby avoid failures to deliver naked shorts and similar situations. So the NSCC is using the term naked shorts, which are synthetics, and the principle of almost everything buying AMC and GME is that synthetic shorts exist in mass quantities, and the NSCC is proposing this rule on the basis that naked shorts need to be covered. The next time some troll claims that they are not naked shorts and that I am a delusional, go ahead and read the NSCC document there. Well done, Peter. Outstanding, sir. So let's blast right over here. Here's your DTCC page. Here's the click. I clicked on NSCC 2021-010. I'll pop that in there for you if you guys want to, if you got the next year and a half to read this 363 pages of madness. But we did get a brief, excellent rundown over here. Shout out to Johnny with Cheese on the Superstonk page. He shared this here. This is just a brief rundown. For those wondering what the NSCC-2021-010 does, basically MOAS is imminent, and they're preparing for the fallout to avoid a market crash. I wonder if they've heard of the blank pool. This rule is simple. It means when these hedge funds close out their shorts and MOAS starts, they can give their long positions from other stocks to the clearinghouse as collateral for cash to pay for their losses. This way, it doesn't tank the S&P and the rest of the market and stays localized somewhat, probably because there's going to be an actual crash after the MOAS. This is good for two reasons. One, it means that the MOAS won't ruin the rest of the market to a degree, and means that the major banks like BlackRock, who are benefiting from the MOAS, won't lose on their other large positions. And two, it means that the geyser is about to burst and rain money everywhere at a point now. It might actually be the final piece of green light. So, outstanding. And then down here below, if you read through this right here, I won't read it, it's too long. This right here, I'll just pop the whole dang link in there, but read this. This is pretty interesting piece. I tried to find out what page it was on this massively long 369 pages of madness, but I could not find it. So anyway, you can read through it right there. Very interesting part of that whole damn thing there. This was interesting on a couple levels, because I was thinking about this earlier too. You know, you guys know me if you've been around, I've always liked touching on these whistleblower stories, but I always think somebody, we know the madness that's going on here. Everybody else involved does, now that we can kind of confirm this on every level, right? Is it just a matter of time before one of these guys come out and just gives massive information, right? Or are they already doing this? But this was very interesting. FBI, remember, guys, this is older than dirt here. This is older than Jesus. February 27, 2012. But, look at this. Agents building an operation known as Perfect Hedge. FBI sees more hedge fund trading probe informants. The FBI says it has enough information lined up to keep investigating of suspected illegal insider trading or hedge funds going for at least 5 more years from 2012, remember. Agents who manage squads of investigators liken the probes and penetrating a secret society. The investigations are building on a mission dubbed Perfect Hedge. Yeah, you think? That have led to the prosecution of multimillionaire, the Galleon Group. Remember that. I touched on that story a while back. A couple other pieces of this. Use secret recording telephone conversations. The use of wiretaps sent a chill through the hedge fund industry close to outsiders and what the FBI calls undercover resistance. Investigators have tracked mobile phone calls, instant messaging, and social media to collect evidence. So I'm sure, not so much the technology, but I'm sure all these hedge funds we know, Citadel probably, I don't want to even say that they walk the thin line. They're on the side of crime, but, they know what kind of rabbit holes and loopholes and all that stuff to avoid. But, man, wouldn't it be crazy? I think when this is all said and done, whether the market crashes, we're probably not going to see anything like this. But I think the fallout from this, even, the fallout of Robinhood and all of this madness, I mean, this is going to go on for a long time. And it's going to be cool to be a part of it. That's why you know, with me, I bought one GME share, and just to be a part of this whole damn thing, as we all know, I got AMC as well. Obviously, majority of everything I have now is AMC. But still, this is a super cool thing to be a part of, and actually pretty damn crazy, right? This here, finwatchdog. Start here. He put 3 tweets together here. Beautiful piece. He's got some interesting stuff over there on the old Twitter mobile. Next Friday, July 30th at 4:15 p.m., the Fed Reserve will be publicly releasing the total derivative exposure numbers of the biggest domestic and foreign banks and their lending clients, including Citadel, with the hashtag MOAS guaranteed. He threw in some little screenshots of it here. I'll share his link in there if you guys don't follow him. He's got some pretty interesting stuff in there. Yeah, we got so many people that just put together so much savagery, isn't it? It's great. This is how we found out. This is Charlie and the vid stuff here, but this is how we found Citadel Connect. The Federal Reserve is auditing the entire financial system thanks to the directive issue via Federal U.S. Code Chapter 12, which was updated July 1, 2021. The ATS dark pool was also FOIA-D'd. And then one other thing here. Oh, yeah, this is cool. How was the 2008 crash caused? Because of out-of-control derivatives. This report is an annual report that banks can easily lie about. Now it must be a daily average reported every quarter. Here's J.P. Morgan with over 40 trillion ducats. Jesus, Murphy, if you want to pause that, take a peek at that. Look at all these dudes involved here. So crazy. Just crazy, you guys. All good stuff. Every day we find out some more good stuff. Oh, and then old Mr. Lauer over here. If you guys don't know who Mr. Lauer is, most of you do. This is an old Citadel employee. The guy's smart. Whenever he talks, anything he's got to say, I am all ears and listening. But could market makers naked sell through OTC? That would be the perfect opportunity to sell naked sell, since it's not on the lit market. Naked sell to your own customers. What was I thinking? Anyway, Dave's response. Without accusing anyone of anything, market makers are certainly taking the other side of these retail buy orders. And market makers also have an explanation that allows them to sell short without having located shares to borrow. Sound familiar? So there's certainly plenty of short selling that takes place OTC. You guys, you have not seen Charles Schwab with the beautiful stock whisperer over here. Watch it. She did good. Charles did good. Outstanding segment. I'll pop that in there for you guys. I'm sure you can find it on YouTube, and I'm sure most of you have seen it. So that's it, you guys. Get some rest. Lots of good things going on. As usual, every day uncovers a new stone, and geez Louise. This week's got to be good. I think this dark pool thing's got to get under wraps here. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what to think, but who gives a rat's ass? We're holding, we're buying, and we're holding again. Okay, guys, that's it. I'll see you on the next one.